Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. It was never about not choosing you because you were not enough. I felt I wasn't enough to deserve you. I feel that in some ways this person is just acknowledging that they didn't believe that they were good enough for you, that you were perhaps going to see some shortcoming within them and then leave them. And so many times, if that is what someone believes about themselves, they can do something to self-sabotage the relationship because they don't want to wait for that shoe to drop. So they will just drop kick it themselves. This person has insecurities and they didn't believe that someone like you could love someone like them. I feel that is part of this as well. Did your person ever share any of these things with you, you guys watching the reading, that they didn't feel good enough for you, that they were afraid that you were going to end it, that you were going to leave them? Because that is the energy that is really coming through. And it can be the very reason that caused this person to hold back and not be able to fully commit and invest in this relationship with you. Because I really believe more than anything, this person has been totally mesmerized and enchanted by you, because what I'm really hearing coming in is that they are so very attracted and turned on by you, but they also feel this deep love for you. But they try to keep themselves guarded because they were really afraid, perhaps even terrified for some of you that are watching the reading, that they were going to get hurt. And that can be the very reason why they put up the interference, creating the blockages and the obstacles between the two of you. Because if they could have their way, they would have always chosen you. And they're going to choose you again, actually, is what I'm hearing. Because they have been lifting themselves up. They have been raising their vibration. In other words, they are making themselves worthy of you and of this connection, is the message that I'm really hearing coming in. But let's see what else this Spirit is sharing with this message today, please. Your touch, your voice, and your presence have a healing effect on me. There is something about you that this person finds just so very magical. Did they ever share that with you guys? Seriously, you guys watching the reading? Or did they say that this connection was magical, that being with you was some sort of like cosmic or mystical experience? Because being with you is something that really fulfills everything this person has dreamed for and hoped for. And yet there you are, standing there in the reality of their 3D world, and they're afraid of it. The very thing that they wanted, the very thing that they were trying to manifest, is gifted to them by the universe, by the divine, by the powers that be, and then they become fearful because they don't think that they're worthy or they're not good enough. In a way, that doesn't make sense, right? Because if we think about it, if we are trying to bring something into our lives, either through prayer or manifestation or any of those kind of things, hopes, dreams, wishes, etc., if we were not worthy of it, we wouldn't be able to manifest it. Our prayers would not be answered in that positive way, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So this person was able to bring you and your energy into their life, just like you were able to bring them into yours, because the divine is at work in this connection, and divine intervention was definitely involved in bringing the two of you together in that enchanted moment when you first met. This person should see that if they were able to have you show up in their life, that they have the power to keep you in their life. And this is one of the things that they have gained a much better comprehension and understanding of during the time that you have been away from each other. But your voice is so soothing to them. Just talking to them, your person just wanting you to read them a story or tell them a story, especially if it was close to bedtime, because they wanted to fall asleep with your voice in their ears. And perhaps this is something that you guys did as well, that were in long distance connections, talking to each other until you fell asleep. Because your presence and your love and your touch and being in this person's life has such a tremendous healing effect on them. And they want to get that back because they want you back. But let's see what else is coming in, please. I am grateful for your patience, wisdom, kindness, and compassion. You are the complete package for this person. You are everything to them. You are kind, you are gracious, you are definitely patient. You do have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding, a lot of love. Your presence, your touch, your voice has a healing effect on them. This person knows that this connection with you is the most gratifying and magical thing that they have ever experienced in their life. They don't understand why they are so afraid, but yet they do. It's sort of like they feel that they are stuck in this catch-22. They want you very badly, but they're afraid that you will leave them. They want you because they feel this deep, intense love, attraction, and power with you, but they are afraid that they're not good enough for you. So during the time that you are away from each other, this person is evolving and growing to become the person who can stand in your presence and not only receive your love, but send their love back to you and not be afraid to do it, because deep down inside, this person knows that you are not going to reject their love or reject their advances or reject them showing back up to present themselves to you as a romantic candidate, because the love that this person feels for you is a soul deep love, a love that they've never felt or experienced in their life. And they are so very grateful for your patience, wisdom, kindness, and compassion. And we are just going to take a moment, guys, to make sure that you can see the card that I'm holding up that says those words. Because if you cannot, then it means that you are hearing this audio on a different channel other than Crystal Vision 1111. And if that is the case, please contact us at our channel, Crystal Vision 1111, and drop us an email and let us know the name of the channel that is using this audio, because this is happening to so many readers out there, guys, in YouTube. It is amazing, and people are taking their audios and repurposing them for other things. And so we do ask for your help. If you hear our voice or if you see our hands or our bracelets anywhere out in YouTube, please let us know by sending us an email. We appreciate all of you so very much. But we are going to move on with the reading now and see what else is coming in. But this person sees you as the whole package. They see you as every single thing that they could have ever imagined or hoped for or wished for, or as I said before, prayed for. And then they felt that they didn't deserve it. They felt that they were not worthy of the gift of this love, of the gift of you that the divine was presenting to them. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. I love the smell of your skin and hair. I love the way you feel in my arms. Well, this person's definitely longing for you, and they are definitely missing you. And I feel that all of these things that are coming out for this reading today is about all of this driving this person to the point where they're not going to be able to take it anymore. And they're going to rise up and do something about it. Because I feel that even in this silence, this person is going crazy without being able to hear your voice. Missing you so much, longing for your touch, really desiring your presence around them, wanting to smell your hair and your skin, wanting to wrap you up in their arms and hug you so tight for both of you until all of those broken pieces for each of you just all come back together in that most powerful bear hug that you will have with each other when you see one another again. But they do have so much gratitude for you, for your patience, your kindness, your wisdom, your warmth, your generosity, just being who you are, because these are the things that you are, right? These are your characteristics. your graciousness, your love, your wisdom, everything that you are, this person is so attracted to and so turned onto. And they know that the only way that they're going to be able to get back to you is to show up and show you and claim you and show you that they are worthy of this love by being the partner that you can depend on, that you can rely on, who will work diligently to regain your trust, because this person wants to bask in this love that is here between the two of you, because this person desires you and they want to create this future with you as well. You are the one person that holds my happiness in the palms of your hands. It's scary to be so vulnerable. Okay, so I do feel as well that this person has perhaps not felt truly vulnerable before in this way, knowing that you could actually hold their true happiness in your hands, their true peace and contentment, their joy as well. But this person is acknowledging that, yes, it is scary to be vulnerable, and it is scary, especially the first time. But I feel that this person is also understanding that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength. In order to be vulnerable with someone and share your deepest and innermost thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences, and everything else, you have to have courage and confidence within you. You have to stand in your power, and you have to know who you are, and you have to be fearless and brave and fierce. And that is what this person is addressing during this time that you're apart from each other. It is the very thing that they are working on, because when this person shows back up, they want to show you how they have transformed and that they're different, and that they're no longer fearful and afraid, that they're no longer going to tuck their tail between their legs and run away, that they will stand in the power of this love with you, because this person is so aware that this connection with you is the most powerful thing that they have ever experienced. They're totally enchanted by you, and this is a very magical connection that you share with each other because of this deep spiritual bond that's here between the two of you. You guys feel it as well, right? You guys watching the reading, of course you do. I want you in a way that feels endless. Like no matter how much time we spend together, it will never be enough. Well, there is an endless love here between you. It is this sense of this infinite connection, because this is a soul counterpart connection that you share with this person. This deep soul love, this deep soul bond that transcends many lifetimes. And one lifetime is not enough for the power and the magnitude of this love that you do share with each other, especially because you bring that love and that passion and that desire that you have from all of those other lifetimes that you spent together into this lifetime. And that is why this connection for you and this person is so off the charts, right? It's why it is in that space. It's why you can't forget each other. It's why you can't move on. It's why you can't let go, because of the intensity of this connection that you have carried for many lifetimes with each other. And it is endless, this love that you share with each other. But I feel as well that this is telling us, what I'm hearing is that this person believes that they need to make up for lost time. They're going to want to spend so much time with you as the two of you start talking and hanging out and doing things together again. But let's use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is happening here? By the way, the name of these message cards that we were just using for the first part of the reading is one of our newer decks, Channeled Love Messages, Volume 3. And we made these cards, Soulmates, Twin Flames Tarot, and Crystal Vision 1111. We created these cards, so if anyone's interested, there will be a link in the description box below the reading, as well as the listing for the names of all of the other cards that are used for this reading today. So you guys can check those out. But let's see what else. We'll use some tarot cards to see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Empress. Well, wow, yes. That is amazing, actually, that we pulled up the Empress here. What a beautiful Empress card this is as well. These beautiful roses here and other kinds of flowers as she sits so very graciously and generously on her throne as the Empress. Well, this is just an interesting card to get today, actually. I'm kind of blown away that it would show up for this reading just off the bat like that, because the Empress is about your touch, your voice, your presence, how you are very healing and very soothing to them. It is about your patience, wisdom, kindness, and compassion. It is the essence of who you are, is what the Empress is telling us. Your person being so attracted to you, feeling a lot of love, feeling a lot of passion, feeling a lot of everything for you, actually, with the Empress, because ultimately, the Empress is about you and this person being able to build a relationship, being able to move it to this place of partnership, because that is ultimately what the Empress card is about: commitment, marriage, union. But as well, this person sees you as someone who is just so incredible. They see you as this powerful, magical person in their life. They see you as this powerful being. They see that you just have this ability to make things happen. You just do, either just because you can make it happen and get it done, or because you manifest those things that you need and desire in your life, and perhaps you've helped them as well manifest things that they have needed. But the Empress is about how turned on they are to you, how attracted, how much love that they feel. And they don't want to let go of this love, which is why they ultimately want this opportunity to explore having this partnership with you, this union with you. The Empress is the energy of the divine feminine. So I do feel that this is telling us, you guys watching the reading, that it's best to embrace this energy at the moment for you guys watching the reading and allow this person to come to you. Try not to reach out to them unless you are already in communication with them, because if you reach out to them and they don't respond, it is just going to make you feel worse, first of all. But secondly, it could make them retreat further away, because this person needs to be the one that comes towards you, especially because they never felt that they were worthy of you or felt they didn't deserve you, especially with this Empress card showing up today. So let them be the one that initiates contact, and you just be in the space of being who you are: gracious, kind, understanding, nurturing, supportive, having a lot of wisdom, being loving, and being open to receiving that communication from them as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The Hanged Man. Well, this person is having a wake-up call, and they have needed this wake-up call perhaps for quite some time, because the Hanged Man is about a shift in perspective. This is actually a really good card to get right now, guys, based on the way that the reading has already been laying out for us, and based on also what we've been receiving from Spirit, because this is about your person shifting within themselves, right? They're having a shift in their perception, a shift in the way they look at things. So, I felt I wasn't enough to deserve you. A shift in perspective would be them believing that they are enough to deserve you, that they are finding their self-worth and their self-esteem and their courage and their confidence to reach out to you, because this person wants to hold on to you. That's part of the Hangman as well. This person doesn't want to let you go. They are hoping like all get out that you have not moved on. They do worry that perhaps because you do have such an enchanting and magical qualities about you that you could have moved on, that there have been others that have been trying to gain your attention, vying for your attention, wanting to take you out, wanting to date you as well. The Hangman is also about this pause that you are currently experiencing with this person. But this pause at the moment is something that's very important because this is where they are having their epiphanies, their breakthroughs, and their massive shift in perspective, which is what you need them to have to get their act together so that they can show back up for you. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces, but you don't have to be a Pisces or any of the other signs that I mentioned for this reading. This reading is for everyone. And it is more important that we consider the messages that are coming in from the universe for the collective. And what I really feel that this message is about today is that this person is completely taken by you. They are completely enchanted and mesmerized by you, but they've been holding back. And they've been holding back because it's scary to be vulnerable. They don't feel that they deserve you. They don't feel that they're good enough. They feel that they're lacking something, when in truth they aren't, because you came into each other's lives, and that would not have happened by the powers that be, by the divine intervention and orchestration of the universe. It would not have happened if they were not in that space of self-worth, of not deserving you. It wouldn't have happened. So this person, in their shift in perspective, they're able to see that, yes, I am worthy. I do deserve you. We do deserve each other. And I am working my way back to you, with the Hangman being here, because they're not going to let go. Well, let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The 10 of Pentacles. Well, the 10 of Pentacles definitely tells us that your person is going to be rock solid, that they are going to stand in their power, that they are going to find their power and stand in that as they come towards you and state their intentions. Because with the 10 of Pentacles, it is all about your person wanting hearth and home with you. And what is hearth and home? Well, it is about your person wanting it all with you, wanting to create your lives together, wanting to build your future together, which makes all the sense in the world when we combine the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. It is about longevity in this relationship. Also, because it is the 10 of Pentacles and the Empress, it can be about family, bringing your families together for celebrations, or perhaps combining your families or planning a family for the two of you. Please only take that as it resonates, right? Bringing your pet families together, but all in one home is the point. This is about you and your person being able to establish your home together. A new home, an old home, building a home, buying something new, moving into one of the houses that you already have. Because the 10 of Pentacles is ultimately about togetherness, commitment, and long-term partnership, but also one that is solid, one that is oh so very stable, one that has this very thick and firm foundation for this relationship to withstand anything and everything that life throws against it, never breaking again. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to know? The Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Well, this is the Hierophant, guys. And what an interesting Hierophant card this is. I'm not really sure what that circle is. Does anyone know what that circle is around the Hierophant? I don't know. The deck, this is called the Textured Tarot. For this deck, it's very modern images, very sort of like surreal art, perhaps. Not really sure. But anyway, back to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about tradition, especially coming next to the 10 of Pentacles. Because the 10 of Pentacles is about commitment and partnership. The Empress is usually about marriage, actually. So the Hierophant is about traditional relationships. So even though this person is away from you and silent and nothing is happening for many of you that are watching the reading at the moment, ultimately this is about your person coming back and holding on to the fact that they want this life and they want to create this future with you by their side, because the Hierophant with a traditional relationship is about the two of you being together as a couple, as a team, living in the same home, whether that is getting engaged and then getting married and living in the same home, or whether that is about the two of you moving in together or becoming exclusive and then following some other series or sequence of events to get to the place where you are moving in together. Ultimately, these three cards are saying the same thing, that this person wants you in this partnership, but the Hierophant is also about spiritual wisdom, and it is about counseling, and it is the card of the teacher. So this reading started with this person saying, I felt I wasn't enough to deserve you. So with this Hierophant being here as well, I feel it's very important that this person might be getting some advice, getting some professional counsel, attaining wisdom from someone, somewhere. However they are making that happen, they are doing it because they are raising their vibration. They are lifting themselves up because they want to meet you at your level. They want to be in this space where they feel that they deserve you, where they feel that they are worthy of you and good enough for you. Because this person wants stability in this relationship. And they may have to do some work on themselves to make that happen. But by God, I really feel that they are doing it because they want you in a way that feels endless. Because spending enough time with you is not enough for one lifetime. It'll never be enough for this one lifetime, which is why this person also has a much better understanding of this connection and why you are in each other's lives. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. But let's see what else. What else is Spirit sharing with the collective, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is the Eight of Swords. Well, the Eight of Swords is a very interesting card, and it can actually tell us very much about why this person has been holding back, why they haven't been forthcoming with their feelings, with their emotions, with pursuing you. By talking to you, they've just kept in this silent space. And with the Eight of Swords, it can be because they have allowed too much interference in their brain. And it's time to shut down all of that. The negative self-talk, the mental chatter, their illusions, their fears, their doubts. The Eight of Swords is someone who is living in a mental prison that they created for themselves. And this is about them coming out of that mental prison, especially with the Hierophant being just before this Eight of Swords. Because this person doesn't want to be in this mental prison anymore. They want to be free. They want to be clear of it. They want to be able to pursue you in a way that you need to be pursued. And that is by being at your level. And perhaps whoever this person is talking to is helping release them and free them from this mental prison that they have kept themselves trapped and tied down into for a very long time. Whoever is giving them advice, whoever they are gaining wisdom or counsel from, is definitely helping them. And so they are not navigating any of this by themselves. They are getting assistance from someone, whether it is a professional or whether it's a friend or a family member or someone that they know. But they are gaining wisdom. It could be from reading books or seeing things online or watching videos or YouTube or whatever. But whatever it is they are doing, it is helping them. And you guys as well, on this channel, Crystal Vision 1111, we do have a premiere every single day of the week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come and join us in the chat, in the premieres that happen daily, because there's so many other people that are in the chat that are going through something that's similar to what you're going through. So you don't have to navigate this alone. You don't have to feel alone, because many times when we go through these kind of situations, our friends and our family cannot be the best support for us, right? Perhaps you've tried to get some support from friends and family, and because they don't understand the dynamic of this kind of connection, they're not going to be able to give you the kind of support that you actually need. But the other people that are in the chat for Crystal Vision 1111 at 8 p.m. Central Time every day, they will be able to give you that encouragement and support that you need. And such a wonderful group of people are there as well. But let's see what else. We are going to use some oracle cards now to see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? Sincere relationships. Now, this card comes with number 29, if anyone resonates with number 29. Now, what I really feel about this, did your person ever share with you that they had never had a happy or healthy relationship? I feel that that is coming in very strongly for someone or several someones that are hearing this message today. And if someone has not really had a healthy relationship, or let me rephrase that, if someone has only ever had a toxic or dysfunctional relationship, that is their norm, and that is what they think all relationships should be like. It's what they should look like, sound like, taste like, that dysfunctional mess that perhaps this person has been accustomed to. And then when that mess is not there, what someone who is used to having a dysfunctional or toxic relationship will do is create the chaos to support that toxicity, right? And I do feel for your person, for some of you, for several of you, for many of you out there, whoever this resonates with, I feel that that has been the situation for them, which has caused them to have these thoughts about themselves, to feel that they are not worthy of you, or that they don't deserve you, because this person knows that to be with you, this relationship is going to have to be happy and healthy, that they're going to have to raise themselves up to your level. But that is what they have been working through, because they want to experience this sincere and real and healthy relationship with you. Now, this card comes with number 29. That can be the 29th of any month. That can be your age or their age. It could be your ages when you met. It can be February 9th. It can be September 2nd. It can be the number 11. So it could be November or the 11th of any month. It can be the number 2. So it could be February or the 2nd of any month as well, this number 29, if that resonates with anyone. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing? Control. Well, I feel this person is acknowledging that they were just way too much in control of this connection, of their feelings, of their emotions. They weren't allowing things to move forward between the two of you because they didn't think that they were worthy. They didn't think that they deserved you. They didn't think that you would stay with them, perhaps. And so they sabotaged this relationship. They created problems. They perhaps turned mountains or turned molehills into mountains, or made mountains out of molehills, and made things a much bigger deal than what they really needed to be, by creating fights and arguments, spinning that around, turning it around, and blaming it on you, all in an effort to control what was happening between the two of you, because they felt insecure, and they were fearful, and they had their own self-doubt about everything, about their worthiness. But this is what your person has been working on, because they are being freed and released from that mental prison of their own making. And they are seeing things from a very different perspective right now. Now, this control card comes with number, I can't even see it, my goodness. This control card comes with number 10. If anyone resonates with number 10, that can be October, that can be the 10th of any month, that can be January, it can be the 1st of any month. And it can be the number 1 as well. The number 1 is all about new beginnings and starting over. And that is definitely what this person wants to do with you. They want this opportunity for a new beginning. But they're not going to try to control the way things happen between the two of you anymore. They are going to allow things to just unfold naturally. They're going to allow the love to flow back and forth between the two of you the way that it needs to, so the two of you can build this stable foundation that comes with that 10 of Pentacles. Stable foundation, rock solid future. Let's build this relationship together and make it last, is what I'm really hearing at the moment. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let's see what else is coming in. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Oh, pride. What a beautiful peacock, though. Proud, ego-driven, stubborn, selfish, immature. Well, in addition to perhaps not feeling that they were enough to deserve you, they could have had this sense of false bravado by wearing a mask, by being full of pride and ego and being stubborn and selfish and immature. And that immaturity is definitely a big component of it, because if someone's immature, they're going to feel that they are just not deserving because they know that they can't pull it off. They know that they wouldn't be able to maintain and sustain this connection over time, right? So they would eventually create the chaos and the drama to create the split between you. But pride does not belong in these connections, although that is a beautiful peacock. Pride doesn't belong here. Neither does ego, neither does stubbornness, neither does selfishness or immaturity for that matter. Those things just don't belong here. And this person is working to get rid of them because they want to be enough for you. They want to be worthy of you and of this connection is what I'm really hearing with all of that. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Captivating, fascinating, soothing. Oh yes, soothing. Where was that? Your touch, your voice, and your presence have a healing effect on me. Yes, you are very soothing to this person. Mesmerizing. You do have a lot of charisma. They see you as someone who is very charismatic, especially with the energy of the Empress being on the table. You're captivating. You're exciting. You're fun to be around. You're enchanting. You are mesmerizing. You are magical. You are wonderful. You are magnificent as far as this person is concerned. They just needed to up their game. They needed to stand in their power. And that is what they are working on during this time away from you, because this person does not want to ruin this chance to be with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Fragile. But that little egg there, weak, broken, vulnerable, and insecure. Well, yes, I do feel that this person has been fragile. But it's time for them to find their courage. It's time for them to find their power. It is time for them to be fierce. It is time for them to rise up and stand in the power of who they are, no longer being fragile, no longer being weak or broken or insecure. But standing in the power of this love is going to allow this person to be emotionally vulnerable with you. And that is how they plan to return to you, in this very transformed version of themselves. And you will see with this person that they're going to love you in a way that you have not been loved before. Because during this time away, your kindness, your patience, your wisdom, your compassion, and your love have been echoing through the heart and soul of this person. And they want to get back to you and return these very things to you, because this person has such deep feelings of love for you. And they want to see about creating this life together. But let's see what else is coming in, please. What do we need to know? Enchantment. What a beautiful scene this is. Beauty, chemistry, transformation, attraction, alluring, and magnetizing. Well, that is all of the stuff that goes with the Empress, actually. And this is how your person sees you, that there's such great chemistry between us. It is so magical between us. I am so attracted to you, and I feel that there are two magnets magnetizing us towards each other. You are so beautiful to me. You are everything that I want when it comes to a partner. I have always believed that. I have always seen that. I just never thought that I was worthy of you or of this connection, which is why I am using this time to transform and change, why I am getting rid of pride and ego, why I am finding my voice to be able to stand in my power and show up and tell you how I truly feel about you. Because I want you and I want us and I want this relationship, because I have always believed that we have this chance to get it right, to do it right. I just had to get over myself. I had to work on myself. I had to empower myself. I had to raise myself up. I had to grow up and lift my vibration to be at your level. And that is what I am working on. Freeing myself from this mental prison, because I see, hope, dream for, and desire this life and this future with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.